heard on Jersey issues that matter most to you. Call Jersey Central with Bert Barron now at 732-545-9282 or toll free at 888-545-9282. Your state, your home, your voice. Jersey Central with Bert Barron on the new Talk Radio 1450 WCTC.
Our Forge Jewelers Omega time 8:21. Forge Jewelers, the official jeweler of 1450 WCTC. Ken, you're a music guy. Is that a keyboard or is that metal drums that are being played there? Hard to tell, right?
It sounds
Could be
pretty,
either, right?
It sounds pretty synthetic.
It's synthetic, so it's a keyboard.
All right.
Ken Schlager is here, editor of New Jersey Monthly Magazine, and the cover story this time around, Ken. Let me just say, I don't know how you do it. You make the sacrifices, the time that you take away from your family, and you roll your sleeves up and you go out and you cover these stories. Best bars, 45 best bars. Somebody's got to put the work in to find out about these bars, right? I admire you so much for the sacrifices that you make.
This is investigative journalism
at its finest.
Best.
That's right.
As your spot said a moment ago, Jersey issues that matter most to you.
That's right.
That's what we're about.
Right. We're all about that. But best bars. Take us on a little trip, Ken, and take us along for the ride at some of the bars you visited.
Right. Well, we have 45 best bars in this issue, and I thought for sure you'd comment on the cover. We've got this bartender with
fantastic cover.
This girl with purple hair from the from the South House, hot new place in Jersey City. Mm-hmm. Now let's talk about some of the places that are close to home for you here.
Okay, sure.
Okay, because we've got a bunch of those. A couple in New Brunswick.
Okay.
Right, the Dillinger Room.
Very
cool
rave
place.
About that place.
Yeah. Opened just 2 years ago in 2015, and it's kind of a speakeasy-inspired sort of place. Very cool place to go. And the other one in New Brunswick we have is Inc. INC, which stands for Ingredients in Craft. Okay, so lots of craft beer, but also very crafty cocktails, shall we say. It's in the Heldrich Hotel.
Yeah, right.
In New Brunswick. Also opened just a couple years ago in 2015. So kind of a big, a more sophisticated bar scene percolating up in our college town.
It's true. Yep.
Somerville. There's another town where a lot of stuff is going on, downtown, restaurant scene developing, and with that restaurant scene, a bar scene. So we mentioned, too, Tapestry, which you're familiar with, right? Very cool.
Oh, yeah.
Cool room. It's kind of a downstairs, right? It's like
right on High Street, downstairs.
Like a basement, but, it's not a dive, right?
No, not at all.
It's a very classy place with very handsome furnishings, 22 beers on tap, cool place to go. And right nearby is Verve. And the bartender at Verve, Steve Fetty, has won the Iron Shaker competition, which we're the media sponsor of.
That's right, yeah.
For the best bartender in 2016.
Nice recognition, yeah.
Yeah, great atmosphere there. Let's see, some of the others in your neck of the woods here. In Lambertville, the Boathouse. Are you familiar with it?
Oh, yeah.
Unusual place, tiny little bar.
Yeah.
Right, kind of nautical theme. There's no food there.
Just gets in the way sometimes.
It just gets in the way. It's beer and wine,
right.
But it's very cool. It's right by the DNR Canal Trail along the Delaware River. Mm-hmm. Let's see, in Trenton, there's a cool place called Trenton Social. Very craft beer oriented kind of place.
Yep.
And then some other places that are just really interesting. Avenue in Long Branch in Pier Village in Long Branch. Great, beautiful bar. You can during the warm weather you can sit out on their deck. It's great view over the ocean. Fancy cocktails there and things like that.
Hard to pick just one for you, Ken? If someone said, hey, I want to pitch you an idea for a story, where should we go have a few while we talk? It's hard to pick one,
that's
right?
Tough. Well, it depends where you are. And the trouble is, then who's driving and all that kind of stuff. But a lot of really cool places. In Asbury Park, we have a couple of the Fest Hall and Beer Garden. It's a really, really hot place in Asbury Park. A couple of others in Asbury Park, Porta. Great, pizza place, but very cool scene. Watermark on the boardwalk in Asbury Park is, very well known for its cocktails. Couple in Princeton, beautiful high-end restaurants with great bars, Mistral and Agricola.
That I always call mistrial for some reason.
Mistral.
I don't know why.
No,
Mistral,
that's something else.
Yeah, right. But
90 acres in Peapack Gladstone, I'm sure you're familiar with, right
sure.
at Natterar. Yeah.
All good places. And, of course, check it out, the March issue of New Jersey Monthly Magazine. And right on the cover, 45 best bars. And
Right.
Where's this, South House?
South House, that's in Jersey
I'm
City.
going to Union City soon. That's close
in
to Jersey City, right?
Close enough. Yeah,
All right.
absolutely.
Maybe worth a visit
absolutely, yeah.
soon.
And
All right.
next week, by the way, if you're, we're coming up on St. Patrick's Day in a couple of weeks. So
Yeah.
next week, starting on Tuesday, we have a poll online to name your best Irish pubs.
Oh, cool.
So we list 30 Irish pubs, and we'll be gone for 4 weeks till we get to the final 4 later in the month. So every week you can go in there, and you can, and if you sign in, you can win a I think we have 3 American Express gift cards
Okay.
we're giving away.
All right, check it out. All right, Jersey Central traffic and weather time, 8:27. Traffic and